is it with us women that is stopping us from uniting and coming together? Why is it that we have so much hate and so much jealousy towards each other? But yet women are scared to speak on these topics. So let's listen to this is a clip from the 4 weapons women use against each other. And this is Oprah's life class, Oprah Winfrey's network.
What we're talking about in tonight's life class, every woman call your friend, and those who are not, is how women mistreat each other. So the few men who are here today, just hold on.
Y'all gonna get some secret information.
It's why women treat each other the way we do, the way we dishonor each other, and more importantly, why we do it. We gossip and we lie and we compete. Now, men compete, but why is it different? How is it different?
Because I think very often as women, we are conditioned and programmed to believe that if you get yours, there won't be enough for me. Or that if you get yours, I won't get.
How many of y'all women believe that's true? Why should we be jealous of the next woman? We already got him. What are you jealous of? Ladies, if you got the man, right? If you are holding his gun and you're holding his money, why are you jealous?
And men don't think like that. Men is like, if I get mine, I ain't worried about you. Okay,
that's right. But this is interesting because I say this to my girls at school all the time. I think that is the message program of oppressed people.
Absolutely.
Because when you have been raised in an environment where you are accustomed to success and you are accustomed to excellence, then that's what you expect of yourself and you expect it of other people. But if you have not been, when other people become successful, it makes you feel threatened and challenged.
And also because we have a chip in our hard drive.
And that's my biggest question. What is the biggest problem in us women motivating the next woman? And us women bringing up the next woman and lifting her up, uplifting her, making her feel like she is worth something instead of making her feel like she's worthless. Because even when women don't have they don't even know this woman, for some reason, they already threatened. And it could be the greatest woman in the world. There's so many great women out here, but you know what's crazy? The bad women outshine them. The ratchetness outshines everything. And that really messes me up in the head.
As women that leads us to be people pleasers.
Yes.
So we're thinking, how can I please people and please me too? So that if I'm pleasing me, the program says that I'm taking something away from you. So the best thing for me to do is to get rid of you in some form or fashion.
Yes.
So that I can have what I need.
How many people in here know what we're talking about? Women.
Raise your hand.
How many? Has anybody in here been betrayed, gossiped about, or lied on by another woman? Yeah.
Another woman.
Another woman. Another woman.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I can honestly say that the meanest things that have ever happened to me came from other women.
Yeah, it is true.
Okay, so let's make it very clear. For tonight's class, give us the main ways that women hurt each other. Let's talk about that.
We betray one another.
Betrayal.
Our confidence. You tell me and then I tell 50 other people. Or you tell me and in 30 seconds it's on Twitter, Facebook. We betray one another.
Why do women gossip so much? See, I don't like the drama. But why do we gossip? And I mean, a lot of women don't gossip in a good way. They gossip in a messed up way.
Starts in middle school.
We gossip, what I call third-party conversations. Instead of telling you your butt too big, I'm telling Mary and Shaquita and Nancy. You understand? And here you are sitting in front of me with the dress too short, the butt too big, and I ain't said nothing to you.
Okay.
That's a third-party conversation. Okay. The other thing we do is we lie to one another. We withhold information. or we change and shift information.
Okay.
We
Mhm.
lie. And the
Okay.
other thing that we do, we talked about, is we compete. We compete. If you get yours, there's not enough for me. We got to learn.
But isn't healthy competition good?
I'm not talking about healthy competition that you learn in the Leadership Academy.
Okay.
I'm talking about I'm going to take you down.
So let's come back and talk about why we do it.
Okay.
So those are the 4 main ways. Everybody familiar with that, right? You've experienced it or been a part of it
Here
yourself.
comes some healing. I feel it. Hold my hand. Here comes some healing.
Okay.
Have you ever done it? That's what we got to hear.
Hello. Hello. Let us heal ourselves.
And that's the fact.
Self-hatred.
Self-hatred. I see in you.
We're ready to learn. What are the main reasons women betray each other? Why?
Self-hatred.
Self-hatred.
Self-hatred. I see in you what I refuse to see in me. And as long as I can point it out to you, I don't have to look at me. So as a result of self-hatred.
And that's true. A lot, like I keep saying, you got to learn how to love yourself in order to love anybody else. But I see back here on the board, it says why women betray each other. Number one says we don't honor relationship, and I understand that part. See, because a lot of women don't respect other women's relationships. They tempt to the point where the man falls for temptation. And see, I can understand where a lot of women have insecurities, but when you have a man that isn't tempted and is there for you, and he rejects the women and he shows you everything, why push him away? We seek external validation. Once again, we got to learn how to love ourselves. We need to love ourselves, embrace who we are. We do not honor ourselves, and that's a fact. A lot of us bring ourselves down too much. We mimic what we've seen. Yup, a lot of women want to be other women. We hold unrealistic demands, and that's facts. That's a fact. A lot of women expect for men to give them what they're not even capable of giving them back. Real shit. We demand for men to give us what we won't even think about giving them back.
We don't honor our relationships. The other thing is because we seek external validation, we're programmed, everybody is. And when you don't treat me the way I think you should treat me, I'm going to make it about you and I'm coming after you. But because we seek external validation and we want other people to make us feel good and look good and feel better. And when we don't get it, then we get mean.
Yes.
The other thing is we just don't honor who we are.
This is the absolute key thing that Iyama said about self-hatred. This is the truth. This is how you know the difference between a really successful woman and one who's just trying to be a wannabe. Because truly successful, powerful people want other people to be empowered. From the very beginning.
I know that a lot of people don't like Oprah Winfrey. I myself, I'm a little, with Oprah because, everything I've seen and heard about her. But that right there, she did make a good point. I don't agree with everything she says either. Trust and believe that. But right here, this was a good conversation. This was a great topic, and it relates to everything I want to know about.
Beginning of this network, Iyama's been my biggest supporter, and she said, I'm going to help you push this baby out. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help lift you up. Truly successful people want to lift you up because they want you to feel the light that they feel. That is the difference between those who are wannabes. That's how you always know.
Okay. There's a principle of success that says the way to achieve your own success is to be willing to help somebody else get it first.
Yeah.
I learned that.
Yeah.
So I want you to get it.
Yeah.
And I want to support you and bless you and give that to the universe because if I do, I know it's going to come back to me.
Because what Whoopi Goldberg said is Sealy in The Color Purple is true because everything I even try to do to you is already done to me.
For me, mama, for me. I saw that the other day, weeping like a fool. I saw The Color
And
Purple
you've seen it 29 times, right?
No, at least 100.
Okay, so everything you try to do to somebody else is already done to you, whether that's a good thing lifting them up or whether it's trying to tear them down.
That's right.
We also mimic what we've seen.
Yes, and we've seen other women do it. your older sister, your mother, your auntie, your grandma. We've seen them do it, women who didn't know their true value, didn't honor themselves. And finally, we mimic it because we hold unrealistic expectations of you. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna give me? What you got? Where you going? How you? We have unrealistic demands and expectation of one
But the main one, I think it starts with what you said in the beginning. It starts with our own self-loathing, our own self-hatred. Because when you get there, if you're just working, doing your own life work,
That's right.
which is what a Young Love Fix My Life is all about. If you're doing your own life work,
You don't have time.
you don't have time to worry about the rest of the world and all the other people.
And that's a fact. So basically, they said everything I've been saying. I don't know how many of y'all agree with me, but women, we need to learn how to start respecting ourselves. And I'm not saying everybody. Once again, like this is not meant for the shoe to fit everybody. But if the shoe fits, wear that bitch, man. Not all women are women. Not all women are real women. Some of these females are itches. They're Delilahs and Liliths. They're liars and deceivers. So it's just crazy because I'm talking to myself. So I would like to get a lot more input. So like I said, I might have part two. But here I'm going to give everybody a message, right? And this is a message coming from y'all shorty, right? Our beauty doesn't come from the outside. Our beauty comes from the inside. And you're never going to, and this is for women, you're not going to trap a man by getting pregnant, by having a body that looks like an hourglass, by wearing tons of makeup, by doing, I don't know what the hell you do with your hair. Listen, you keep a man by being real with him. The same way he treats you, you treat him by supporting him. He's going to support back. He provides for you. You treat him good. You don't cheat on him. You don't lie to him. None of the above. By being faithful, being honest, you marry your best friend. You don't sit here and marry a stranger. You, when you with a man, make sure that man honors you the same way you honor yourself. That he respects you. That you're not sitting here with a man that calls you out your name. Don't take the abuse. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Hold on one second, guys. All right. So this is all the time that I got right now. I'm gonna talk a little more on part two because I got a little more to say and I got more videos to show. I gotta find my TikTok videos again. I want to thank everybody that has, shown up to the Writers for Life Brings You Let's Talk About It podcast. I apologize, if I was a little slow or whatever the reason is, but my shorty is popping on and off on me, so I'm doing the best that I can, especially talking to a screen. I hope, to see all of y'all on part two of this live and let's talk. Like, let's communicate through the chat, whether you want to hop on the live and speak. What is stopping us women from breaking the cycle? Do we really hate each other that much? And instead of making the next person that is not hurting you pay for the consequences that the last person did, move on. Love yourself, respect yourself. I mean, it's kind of hard to, I don't know what else to say, but you know what, on part two, I'm have a little more to say. Let me get to my daughter. So once again, I want to thank everybody. I'm gonna let her say bye to everybody. Come here, baby, because she had wanted to say bye. I'm about to end this live, so I hope everybody has a, all right, she sat back down. I hope everybody has a blessed and humble day. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Oh well, it's today already. It's already the 15th. Shit. My birthday. When is my birthday? Oh snap! We're on the 15th already. Damn. My birthday's on Saturday. Damn. So I want to thank everybody once again. And on part two, I'll talk a little more. But y'all kind of get my idea. I'm hoping people get the grasp the thing. I'm hoping that, more women can come together and, like, let bygones be bygones. Is it really that hard to forgive? Is it really that hard to forgive? Like, is it really that hard to respect one another? I'm just kind of curious because I know that a lot of women are scorned in so many ways. And I'm hoping that on part 2, we could also get men. Men, why is it so hard to really trust a woman? Because I've seen a lot of men move on, but I want to know, like, why? Why is your reason? Or is there any reason to not trust a woman? But I've noticed that when it comes to trust issues, neither men trust women and women have a hard time trusting other women. Can we come together? Will there be a point in time where women get united and stay united? And if you don't like this person, move on. I'm just asking a question. Until next time, this y'all Shorty Rachel. Hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble morning.